Oh, the monster, the behemoth, the Idris. The first to be capital ship in Star Citizen. Now, parts of it were shown off during the previous week's event, but we did get a deeper and closer look into the Idris and its, well, mostly insides. Basically, everything inside was made and the hull built around it. Since this is also one of the main ships in Squadron 42, it of course will take some time before it is ready. And even though we have these nice visuals and everything can look sleek and nice inside and most of the rooms already looking as if they're almost ready, the developers need to keep in mind few things. This is such a huge ship that we actually need to keep in mind that perhaps they cannot make it as detailed, as specific, as unique, as remarkable as plenty of the other ships. Because it is a really huge ship on which you actually can get lost. And since there are so many things to load in, so many parts of it that work, it of course can take its toll on your PC. Because the whole idea behind the ship is to feel like it's alive. It's such a huge ship, it requires engineer, mechanics, pilots, captains. It will have technically enough space for 3 light fighters in the back, perhaps more if you're economical. One of the slots inside the hangar is meant for Argo personnel carrier. It's supposed to have lounge, cafeteria, gym, shooting range. It's supposed to have the whole world going on inside the ship. Now, I'm not sure how it's gonna end up playing in the multiplayer, but it's got so many small parts, details that kinda make it feel perhaps even a bit too big. Everything that they did show us was of course shown without a crew, without all of the dynamics and effects and possibilities being in place for the ship. Simple example of this being that the rooms are mostly ready, but it doesn't mean that everything in them 100% works. And if we can get all of these parts working, we can get the engineering, mechanical gameplay, the whole ship might become even a bit bigger in a way of its maintenance. The cargo, the goods, the weapon racks in the armory, everything that the ship will have. I'm not sure what kind of PCs can handle this behemoth if it's fully crewed. Let's say there are marines on board, there are flight crews, mechanics, operators, storage area managers, armory guys. If there's everybody is a player, I think this thing is gonna eventually end up flying around with skeleton crews. But also that in mind, the idea of its power utilization, it's supposed to be basically a castle. And if anybody or everybody should ever assault it in PvP scenario, it's supposed to be a proper engagement, a proper siege, trying to take control of the ship. As much as I understood, they also have certain barriers in check, which can cut off power to certain areas of the ship and close them off. So the heart of the ship is the power, the engine room, which is a whole big room in it of itself on a different level. And it's just such a huge behemoth. If you truly like Idris and want to know more about it, I highly suggest watching the video. And I'm gonna leave the link down below as well, because I can't describe this monster enough, and just seeing what it is and what it will probably do to my PC kind of frightens me. Anyway, you've all been beautiful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.